Action.
Okay, down, knob to the ball, down. I want you chopping down on that ball. Why would you swing up and hit home runs? I want you to pound the grass. I want you to kill worms. Oh, hello everyone. My name is Bob Costello, and I was JD's youth baseball coach since he was 10 years old. JD, sorry I couldn't make it today to your graduation party. I'd love to be there, but I got a baseball commitment. We got perfect game down in San Diego, and I won't be back till Sunday night. But nonetheless, I have something I want to share with you. In fact, I have a prepared statement here. Let's take a look at it. Jeremiah Davis is the coolest, best-looking, greatest ball player, most athletic, kindest, most intelligent, caring, giving. Jeremiah, I can't read the last word that you wrote here. I'm going to forget this. I'm going to speak from the heart. By the way, JD, you forgot humble on the list. As you can see, JD, in your honor, I am wearing the Mighty Crush uniform. The Mighty Crush. Now, that was a great team, obviously, with Joey, Kenny, Zach, E.T. What a team. In fact, we were, believe it or not, did you know that we were ranked second in the nation by USSSA for the 3A division? And JD, you played outfield and pitched for us. Probably the fondest memory of the Crush that I have is something we ended our reunion. Remember the high school reunion we had? It was bunt coverage 5. And thanks to you in center field, you're the guy who sold the play. Oh, that's right, you were actually pitching that day. I forgot. Normally you're in the outfield, but that's right, you were pitching that day. You sold it, and that was how we ended our Crush career. Well, you know what? We didn't just play for the Crush. Let's go down memory lane a little bit, shall we? If you remember, when we were 14 years old, we played for the Arsenal. San Gabriel Valley Arsenal. You played outfield and pitched for us as well. In fact, I have a team picture of that right here. There's JD on that team. In fact, if you notice, we got more coaches and players. In fact, I can think your dad's there, and you got 3 of your uncles back there coaching. We had 16 coaches and only 14 players, but what a team that was. If you remember, JD, I told you during that season that your infield days were over. Remember that? Well, then I learned that that was not correct. They obviously were not. One of the other teams that we played for, JD, throughout our many, many baseball games together was, let me make a wardrobe change, the Upland Bronco All-Star Team. If you remember, you were 12 years old, and your dad got kicked out of Little League, so we followed him over to Upland. No, just kidding. Actually, we all decided as a team to go play for Upland. Now, we actually had a very, very good team. We won regional play, if you remember that. Remember the hot Temecula games that we played and the sectionals? In fact, here's our team right there. There's little JD in the middle there. What do you think of there? There's little JD. Okay, let me set that down there. Now, before this, remember these uniforms here? The $350 uniform tops that Mr. Scott got us? I hope you still have yours. You should be wearing it every day to school. In fact, you should graduate in that thing. But before that, this all started, JD, if you remember, with our 10-year-old all-star team. Remember the days in Little League, hanging out at the park? I think you guys were the Red Sox, and we all got together at the age of 10, and we did something that was never ever accomplished before. We had won the first divisional title in almost 50 years. In fact, went on to win the sectional title thanks to your help. In fact, here we have a picture of that team. Here's JD, right? No, that's not JD. No, that's not you either. Oh, here you are, right there. All the kids look the same. You're only 10 years old. Remember those days? We got beat in state championship game, but that team went farther than any other Claremont Little League team has ever gone before. In fact, here is the championship flag that we won, that I get to keep. Thanks to you, JD. I appreciate all your help and support on that team. Well, you know, in summary, JD, we played a lot of games together. In fact, here on my back of my shirt is all the championships we won. There's 14 championships and 7 runners-up throughout our years playing together with the Crush. But you know, that's a lot of trophies, a lot of awards we've won over the year. But you know, the biggest prize that you probably have ever won is this right here, the Holy Bible. In fact, I have something to read to you, JD. Psalm 127 verses 1 and 2. Unless the Lord builds the house, its builders labor in vain. Unless the Lord watches over the city, the watchmen stand guard in vain. In vain you rise early and stay up late, tooling for food to eat, for he grants sleep to those he loves. In other words, JD, the advice I give to you is, you need to look to our Lord and God for everything you do in life. Anytime you veer off the path away from God, you're going to get into uncharted territory. But if you stick with Him, as you have throughout these several years, you will be successful. In fact, you know what, JD? I'm currently, as you know, a youth director. And I work with hundreds of kids through teaching in schools, through coaching, and through the church. But I have to say, without a doubt, you are the greatest Christian team that I know. And let me say this, without a doubt, your infield days are definitely not over. I expect a great deal from you in the future in your baseball career. I have high hopes for you as a human being, as a great man, a great Christian, and a great baseball player. Hold on one sec. E.T., hey! Stop punching Kenny! JD, I gotta go. I got Eric beating up Kenny again in the outfield. Good luck to you, buddy. Take care.